Esiason and Phil Simms. And also joining us is our good friend from Turner Sports, that would be basketball analyst, and Hall of Famer, and of course a big football fan, Charles Barkley. So everybody's thoughts about the president's remarks.
Well, number one, the president of the United States should never use the word SOB. That's just 100% inappropriate. I'm embarrassed because he said the speech in Alabama and got a rousing reception when he said those things. So it hurts me that those ignorant folks in Alabama would applaud something so stupid. But the president of the United States should never use the word SOB. He's the president of the United States. But let me say this. We as players got to figure out what to do next. We got to stop worrying about who's kneeling. We got to worry about who's not kneeling. We got to figure out how we can go back in our communities and make a difference. We can't be saying negative things on Twitter. That only escalates into the stupidity. But these guys, myself included, we make more money than 99.9% of the people in the world. We got to find a way to go back in our communities and raise up our communities. Let's don't worry about who's kneeling and things like that.
Which is the essence of what these players are trying to underscore anyway.
Yes.
Listen, we're talking about what's next, and I can appreciate your thoughts on that. But
of the players are African American players, but all of them, if not all of them, are kneeling are African American players, and a lot of them have taken exception to being called SOBs. They felt like they've been told to stay in their place, and I think that's very frustrating to these guys. Not everyone kneels. But for the guys who don't kneel, they do have an understanding of what the other guys are kneeling for. And it's something that it's a personal preference for you as a player to choose to kneel or not to kneel. But it's turned into an issue about the flag. And it's never been an issue about the flag. It's been an issue about inequality, injustice, mistreatment of minorities. And it's been a spin on the real issue, which is to put it on the flag. And that's what the players feel. And whenever this happens to anybody in the locker room, whenever anybody feels attacked, it brings the players together. And as you've seen from this, it's brought the players together, the league together, the Players Association. Everybody's come together as one. And we do live in the home of the brave. Plain and simple, the home of the brave. My father's a retired Army officer, but it's also the land of the free. And that is what is said in our anthem, and that is what we have to live by.
Yeah, and Michael, I don't want to underplay this issue because it's a lot more important than a football game. And so that's why I want to pull back and say, wait a minute now. This issue is important, but there is a football game to play. And as a coach, I would be concerned about the focus of some of these players.